Amadeus, Pontius and Zoya soon met at the Astral Academy to attend the party arranged in their honour. They had a rare opportunity to reminisce about their first meeting, which had taken place here in the hallowed halls of arcane mysteries. But something didn't feel quite right to them. If this was to be a celebration, where were all the other guests?
Returning to the Astral Academy always feels like a homecoming.
That's right. And it's where we started all our adventures together, all the way back then.
Yes. How will I ever forget being abducted by a sentient artifact of power?
I see there have been all sorts of exciting new developments here. I wonder what this thing does.
Who can tell? But I appreciate how shiny it is. Let's go get our fabulous tokens of recognition from this Lady Sunny so I can go continue my project.
Zoya, there's a hole in your clothes.
You're usually in such pristine condition.
I ran into something exciting on my way here.
Running away will not save you from your examinations. Unless you return soon, every single one of you will be suspended indefinitely. Professor Butternut.
The students have wandered off again. I wonder if they're after new spell parchments.
Now this looks like it.
And no guests.
At least there's cake.
Philomena's lost her hat.
Heroes of Trine, welcome. I am Lady Sunshine Crownsdale, the organizer of these festivities.
Pleased to meet you, Lady Sunshine.
Lady Sunny to my friends, which of course the three of you are.
Shouldn't we wait for the guests before the ceremony?
Of course. First of all, if you could please stand here in the center so we can start with a commemorative portrait.
Sounds easy enough.
Just let me get out of the way.
What?
This is no garden party.
Now stand still. It'll all be over painlessly in but a matter of seconds. Why is it taking so long? Knights! Seize them!
Enemies. Enemies.
Lady Sunny, after her!
Right you are.
The Red Rose Inn harvest menu. Freshly baked white loaf and whipped butter. Pottage stew. Cabbage chowder. Rose pudding. Sugared almonds. No refunds if dog hair found in food.
The harvest menu from the Red Rose Inn! Yum!
So these shiny metal men are upholding the law in the kingdom now.
They'll all be thrown out once we get to the bottom of this.
Alert. Range. On guard. Range. On guard. On guard. Range. Damage.
Dear Mum and Dad, Our class is going on a field trip. We are going on a magical journey up in the clouds with a Miss Silvervale and Mr. Giradoc. We travel to the airfield on the back of their amazing blue metal coach that operates by steam. It's not drawn by horses. I will write more soon. Yours, etc., Cornelius.
I never got to go on field trips as a student.
No, you only got abducted by a magical candle stand which gave you magic powers.
I can't believe they're replacing honest knights with those trinket machines.
Still, taking these apart is much more fun than shooting at your friends, Pontius.
Mistress Wilhelmina. Oh, we're so relieved to see you. You need to go to the Great Council and let them know that Lady Sunny Crownsdale is totally out of control.
She might have harmed some of your fellow wizards.
It's gone. It's missing.
The Master Wizardess has now lost her marbles. What a coincidence.
So, they can fly as well.
Hello there, little friend.
Due to its unusually large size, this magical fellow is able to devour carrots as well. However, its smaller relatives only feast on tasty insects.
Thank you, Magic Hedgehog.
Knights, protect me from these ruffians.
What the?
Friends.
Give it up, Lady Sunny. We're bringing you in!
Dear heroes, you may feel confused right now, but please calm down. The Great Council has decreed that your heroic powers should be confiscated by our government. The machine you stepped in was supposed to remove the powers of the artifact of soul from you. These powers which bind you three together and allow your essences to endure any adversity. Powers which you stole from the Astral Academy.
No! What? No!
So, you're claiming you didn't sneak into the vaults of the Academy without authorization?
Trine was a person, and she chose us as successors to her powers.
How do we know these are not lies spun by a master thief and her accomplices?
Ma'am, there's been a mistake here. We're the heroes of Trine. We do only good things.
Really? Last I heard, one of you used your fame to get free rooms at an inn. And another one of you has a long and infamous career in petty thievery. However, since Sir Pontius actually uses his powers for good, I'm willing to be merciful. If you present yourselves in front of the Great Council for judgment, we'll see what can be done.
Distraught by the